The coronavirus or the COVID-19 virus has shocked the whole world. From the end of 2019, where the whole world was shocked with photos, videos, and news about a deadly virus in Wuhan, China that has killed thousands of people, until today, where the virus has pretty much affected the whole world. The virus affected one country to another and now pretty much the whole world, and is quickly classified as a global pandemic. It's safe to say that this pandemic or this virus has affected all of us and all sectors in our life. But of course, this pandemic and virus affected the healthcare system the most. I remember at first the medical workers were so confused and overwhelmed with this virus. I remember that they were so confused on how to do because there's no clear info or instruction on how to do or how to deal with the COVID-19 patients. I remember people were fighting for masks and hand sanitizer and soap because they want to make sure that they are safe from the virus. It's pretty much understandable because we don't really want to get infected, right? Whether you think that this virus is a virus or a biological weapon or a conspiracy theory, we do know that this virus really affected all of us. Thousands have been killed. Medical workers are being infected and lose their life. We can't do things like normal. So we should really take this matter as a really important issue. Because we can't do things like normal. We have to wear masks, we have to minimize going out, we can't go to school offline, and many more. But that is something that we can do and we can prevent right now in the middle of a pandemic. But what will happen after the pandemic is over? Well, the first thing that we need to realize is that the pandemic won't end that quickly. It won't just change like normal in like a split second. There will be always a stage that I like to call as an adaptation stage. This adaptation stage is a transitional stage between the stage we are now and the post-pandemic stage. To me, this adaptation stage is so crucial because it will see and it will show us whether there will be a second wave of pandemic or not. Hopefully not. Thinking about healthcare after the pandemic, of course, the first thing that came into my mind is the vaccine. The vaccine is really something that we should need right now as soon as possible. But not only as soon as possible, but we have to really ensure that this vaccine could really work effectively. It could work effectively to kids, babies, elderly women, elderly men, pregnant women, and many more. And we have to make sure that the government, the hospitals, and the society let everyone to have that vaccine, whether they're rich or poor, healthy or not, living in Jakarta, Semarang, Surabaya, or even in the middle of a jungle in Kalimantan. This vaccine is a really serious matter and it's really important for us right now. So every one of us should be able to earn that and to receive that vaccine. And there's something that I really hope to happen in the future, which is there's a right medicine or vitamins that can help the patients of COVID-19 to get better. Right now, it's pretty much a gamble of the vitamins and the medicines, right? There's no real clear what vaccines or what medicine and vitamins that they need. But in the future, maybe after the vaccine has been found, I hope that there's a right medicine and vitamins that can be given so there's no a gamble in those medicines. Right now we have heard rumors about a certain herb or a certain necklace or a certain thing to do to the COVID-19 patients. But I believe that after this, if we can find the right medications and vitamins, we can ensure that the COVID-19 patient could get better and there's no deaths due to COVID-19 again. And right now we see hospital as a scary place. placed where there's for virus and then medical workers being so worked up to save the patients. Normally, we do our medical checkups or the children's do vaccinations, but now we can't do that because hospital is pretty much a really scary place right now. So I hope that in the future, when the medicine and the vaccine and then the vitamins could be found, hospital will be at least a safer place from right now. And we also need to think about our healthcare system from Indonesia's government. We do realize that sometimes there's still troubles, especially with BPJS. We all do know that BPJS is an insurance that the government gave us so that they can help us with our medical conditions. We have to pay a certain amount of money every month for that insurance. But I still see sometimes that there are certain kind of abandonment and different treatments between those who use BPJS or not, which is unfair because everyone who uses BPJS pays routinely every month a certain amount of money, and that's not little, that's a lot of money. And I believe that not every one of us uses and have BPJS because of that. So I believe that we have to ensure that in the future we can make sure that BPJS or not would be treated in a good way. You know, we can't really make sure that the healthcare system in Indonesia would be 100% good with no flaws. But I believe that with our help and awareness, we can help the government by giving suggestions, petitions, and many more. With our help and our awareness and our thinking, I can assure you that we can help make Indonesia's healthcare system a better one after the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you.